She practices her dance routine. She practices her dance routine. Can you share your screen? Can you share your screen? He is enjoying the sunset. He is enjoying the sunset. Can you increase? Can you increase? You would burn. You would burn. I can't take a step. I can't take a step. Normally you wouldn't turn it off. Normally you wouldn't turn it off. I'm taking a day off from work next week. I'm taking a day off from work next week. I bought a new shirt at the mall. I bought a new shirt at the mall. He's a Tyler soon. He's a Tyler soon. Did we present every week? Did we present every week? You can go now. You can go now. Shouldn't they kiss? Shouldn't they kiss? Wasn't I eligible? Wasn't I eligible? We will not analyze every year. We will not analyze every year. Aren't we cold right away? Aren't we cold right away? Rarely complete? Rarely complete? His aunt was a sociologist. His aunt was a sociologist. Couldn't she be a beautician 4 minutes ago? Couldn't she be a beautician 4 minutes ago? Could this be the best decision for the company? Could this be the best decision for the company? Do you think it helps? Do you think it helps? Can he come to the party? Can he come to the party? You don't know my talent. You don't know my talent. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. I have to finish this report by the end of the day. I have to finish this report by the end of the day. Should do. Should do. Are his relatives butchers? Are his relatives butchers? If there is a chance of snow, I will not go out. If there is a chance of snow, I will not go out. We couldn't listen a century ago. We couldn't listen a century ago. The priority of the company is to increase its profit. The priority of the company is to increase its profit. Your colleague was eternal. Your colleague was eternal. Every day is a proxy. Every day is a proxy. It didn't start 2 years ago. It didn't start 2 years ago. Now. I'm going to take a photography course next semester. I'm going to take a photography course next semester. The analysis shows that the company is profitable. The analysis shows that the company is profitable. Where did you meet with your best friend? They asked. Where did you meet with your best friend? They asked. Let me know if you want me to call you a taxi. Let me know if you want me to call you a taxi. You should not gamble if it is illegal in your area. You should not gamble if it is illegal in your area. I want to learn to play chess. I want to learn to play chess. I get up early in the morning and have my breakfast too. I get up early in the morning and have my breakfast too. This is a kind of apple. This is a kind of apple. Work together. Work together. The car was washed by a professional. The car was washed by a professional. They do not like spicy food. They do not like spicy food. A jar of raspberry jam. A jar of raspberry jam. Couldn't they have an affair later in the morning? Couldn't they have an affair later in the morning? Eating healthy is important. Eating healthy is important. Will this process take a long time? Will this process take a long time? For maintenance. For maintenance. They studied math together for years. They studied math together for years. I'm taking a shower right now. I'm taking a shower right now. I won't be playing at 5 after midnight. I won't be playing at 5 after midnight. When will you come to Turkey? When will you come to Turkey? I will handle this. I will handle this. If it snowed, we would make a snowman. If it snowed, we would make a snowman. You should choose. You should choose. They don't sign every week. They don't sign every week. It must be delicious. It must be delicious. The photo was posted on social media. The photo was posted on social media. The voice of the legendary singer was unique. The voice of the legendary singer was unique. Were their cousins taxi drivers? Were their cousins taxi drivers? You should exercise regularly for your health. You should exercise regularly for your health. He works as a doctor. He works as a doctor. Did he suggest? Did he suggest? Do you have a restaurant? Do you have a restaurant? 1 minute later they are the magistrates. 1 minute later they are the magistrates. I used to take guitar lessons, but I quit. I used to take guitar lessons, but I quit. They did not return. They did not return. Is my stepdad a dietitian? Is my stepdad a dietitian? My stepbrother was a juggler. My stepbrother was a juggler. What? What? They were having a picnic in the park on Sunday. They were having a picnic in the park on Sunday. The project was completed ahead of schedule. The project was completed ahead of schedule. Will he be hopeful in the afternoon? Will he be hopeful in the afternoon? Won't it stay? Won't it stay? They usually go out for dinner on Fridays. They usually go out for dinner on Fridays. My friend told me, I'm thinking of getting a pet. My friend told me, I'm thinking of getting a pet. He could speak French fluently when he was younger. He could speak French fluently when he was younger. The movie starts at 6 p.m. The movie starts at 6 p.m. He needs to apologize for his rude comment. He needs to apologize for his rude comment. Let's take a taxi. Let's take a taxi. We will include earlier. We will include earlier. Can't you evaluate it right away? Can't you evaluate it right away? If the weather is hot, I will not go out. If the weather is hot, I will not go out. This bores me. This bores me. He didn't answer right away. He didn't answer right away. When it snows, I like to make a snowman. When it snows, I like to make a snowman. It's fun. It's fun. Seeing the dark clouds, we decided to stay inside. Seeing the dark clouds, we decided to stay inside. Our grandson is a florist. Our grandson is a florist. I'll be playing tennis at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be playing tennis at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I have a cough for 3 weeks. I have a cough for 3 weeks. He should have bought the blue shirt instead. He should have bought the blue shirt instead. You should not park in the handicapped area without permission. You should not park in the handicapped area without permission. What are you going to eat? What are you going to eat? I will dance. I will dance. Could you feed? Could you feed? Attention. Attention. Shouldn't they be night watchmen after 3 midnight? Shouldn't they be night watchmen after 3 midnight? Surveys. Surveys. I would cook it 1 night later. I would cook it 1 night later. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? He will start his new job next month. He will start his new job next month. He is currently studying for his exams. He is currently studying for his exams. Didn't he wait every week? Didn't he wait every week? Should he be a firefighter immediately? Should he be a firefighter immediately? Did it hit my car? Did it hit my car? For as long as I live. For as long as I live. Our neighbor was the guard. Our neighbor was the guard. Will not choose. Will not choose. Was your grandchild an educator? Was your grandchild an educator? Let's do this. Let's do this. Do we have to replace it every month? Do we have to replace it every month? They rode their bikes in the park. They rode their bikes in the park. This shirt is too small for me. This shirt is too small for me. He is driving a car. He is driving a car. I wish I had a better memory so I wouldn't forget important dates. I wish I had a better memory so I wouldn't forget important dates. My head is aching. My head is aching. We are waiting for a reply from the A team regarding the solution of the problem. We are waiting for a reply from the A team regarding the solution of the problem. I'm playing the guitar. I'm playing the guitar. My father will call me. My father will call me. We can upload it in 1 minute. We can upload it in 1 minute. He can call you later. He can call you later. I can't join the party. I have a pre-commitment. I can't join the party. I have a pre-commitment. Wasn't he president at all? Wasn't he president at all? Hector will stay with us, right Hector? Hector will stay with us, right Hector? To fall. To fall. Look at some common adjectives to describe foods. What kind of food do we use them often with? Look at some common adjectives to describe foods. What kind of food do we use them often with? Is it incalculable? Is it incalculable? But if we want to achieve our goals, we must work hard. But if we want to achieve our goals, we must work hard. Below the surface, the water was much colder than we expected. Below the surface, the water was much colder than we expected. The package was delivered to the wrong address. The package was delivered to the wrong address. Won't I apply? Won't I apply? We are watching a movie in the cinema. We are watching a movie in the cinema. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Cannot always test. Cannot always test. They cannot tell. They cannot tell. Most. Most. I will anesthetize immediately. I will anesthetize immediately. Was my mother-in-law a blacksmith? Was my mother-in-law a blacksmith? They don't end at noon. They don't end at noon. Immediately. Immediately. She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." They may not reflect after one evening. They may not reflect after one evening. We lived in this apartment 2 years ago. We lived in this apartment 2 years ago. Our half-brother was the bartender. Our half-brother was the bartender. Shouldn't it then? Shouldn't it then? Before we start the presentation, let's do a short rehearsal. Before we start the presentation, let's do a short rehearsal. Does her stepdaughter write? Does her stepdaughter write?